Nintendo, oh Nintendo. What was that? What what made you think something like that was even close to okay? So, if you didn't know, yesterday there was a Nintendo Direct Mini, I believe was a developer, like some type of third-party developer showcase that I do have to give them credit where credit's due. Did did make clear on the official Twitter post that there would be no first party stuff and would only be third party things. But yeah, even with that, it 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 just felt unnecessary. Like it didn't need to exist at all. But I'll get to that. First, let's go over what they had in this Nintendo Direct Mini. The first game was them having Cadence of Hyrule DLC with three new DLC packs. First two be having new characters. The first one having new characters, a new set, and second one having brand new remix of songs for the entire game, and the third being, I think, adding Skull Kid to the game, which I think is actually really good, and with a brand new story and brand new gameplay. And they're also releasing a complete edition in October, which I mean, that's I like that because I forgot to pick up the game, so perfect time to go pick that up. Then they had the game Road Company, which I mean the game which but well first of all it started with this character reveal trailer, and before they even said what the game was, acting like people knew, like the majority of people knew what Road Company was. I know what Road Company was, and I didn't know what game that was. I was completely lost. But they did this reveal for the new character. I'm pretty sure his name was Glitch, and yeah, I mean, yeah. Currently, the game is in, I'm pretty sure, closed beta. It's coming out later this year, and I mean, it looks fine, but at the same time, it looks fine. It looks fine. It looks like it might be a reasonably fun game. But I just, well, we won't know how it turns out until it comes out. Next, we had WWE Battlegrounds, which was this kind of like, it was like, which had like, it started with this. It had a really weird like trailer for it with like the wrestlers, like the wrestlers having like just having obviously very fake reactions to gameplay that they're probably watching on a screen in front of them. Although I do gotta hand it to the one lady, she definitely was trying to get her money paid for that trailer. So yeah, but overall WWE Battlegrounds it looks like it could either be a um a forgotten, decently fun game to a utter train wreck. So, yeah. And after this, the direct's kind of going at a kind of slow pace, and at this point in time, you're like, okay, they might start getting into some a whole bunch of other different types of games, and then all of a sudden, the announcer says this.
How is everything? This next one will be our last announcement.
I mean, no offense to the next two games coming up, because they look like they're probably going to be pretty good games. But like, this was really all we had to go with. But leaving that to the side, we'll come back to that later. Let's talk about the last two games. So next we got a new reveal for Shin Megami Tensei 3 HD Remastered, which is coming, I believe, they said spring of 2021, and thankfully, because we've been waiting for Shin Megami Tensei 5 ever since the Switch's was reveal presentation. Shin Megami Tensei 5 officially confirmed to be coming out in 2021. And yeah, that was it. Just five games. 5 games. Like, Nintendo, what were you thinking? Like, I don't know what their brain process was, what the train of thought, like I it just doesn't make any sense. Like, why would you purposely? Why would you? This direct had to be. It had to be. It had to be some sort of contractual obligation to these companies that they had to show these specific games in a direct. Like, legally, they had to. Cause I just don't know what other reason they could have. Just it had that. I Because if they like intentionally went with this, I'm sorry, Nintendo, but that was the dumbest decision that you've made for quite a while, actually. Just I really hope that was the case, cause it just doesn't make any sense otherwise. But like, even then, there wasn't like there there were other games that could have been in this direct that could have filled this mini direct in air quotes, because there's so little games that it I don't even know if it counts as a direct mini. I've seen direct minis. The last direct mini had like 15 games. These have five. Just what? And that's not even my main issue about this direct. No. My main issue about this direct is that this direct was only 8 minutes of just 5 games. Meanwhile, if you head over to the Nintendo Japan website, you will see a 12-minute direct that had, I think, over 10 games shown. I think possibly over 15. One of which was the main headliner, which looks like a really good game. The headliner of which was a really good looking game called, I believe, Sakuna. Oh, Sakuna. I'm gonna say I'm gonna say Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, which comes out in America. If we just go to the English website for this game, their main headliner of the direct being Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, which is actually coming out around the same time that it comes out in Japan. In America. And I guess Nintendo realized their fatal error in not including it because they just posted it on Twitter. And you can clearly go down into the comment section of that post and see people saying that this should have been in our direct. That's the one thing I don't understand about Nintendo when it comes to direct sometimes. Like sometimes like they'll have a direct for America that wasn't really like popping, and then you go over to Japan stuff and they got like some really good games that either aren't coming to the States or they are coming to the States and for some strange reason they just weren't in the direct. Just I don't understand why they wouldn't put this in direct. It's coming out, I believe, either the same time or almost around the same week of each other. It just doesn't make any sense. Like it's utterly baffling. But I I do think that however that this isn't the end of Nintendo news for the year because they did mention that there's going to be more of these throughout the year. And also, I still believe that that Mario Collection and Mario 3D World might still be happening this year, and that this they just felt for some reason this wasn't the time to show it when they have like I still believe it's coming out this year, but my confidence in that it has gone down a little bit. But I still am holding out hope that it will still happen. Cause I don't want Nintendo to go out in 2020 as the company that only came out with 3 games in the year. Like, come on, don't don't do that to your audience, Nintendo, please. Anyways, that's all for now. Anyways, that's all I have to say for now. But I want to hear what you guys think about the whole situation in the comments section, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for all things up to date on Sonic 64 and for other gameplay videos. And I'll see y'all guys next time. Peace.